Alright guys, this is the Zero Knife by Rivery Manufacturing. Bring the box. Very cool, very cool. This is the about almost 2 month update. Um, I've carried this knife a lot. I kind of use it as a secondary EDC, or I don't know if you want to say like my primary when I want to do something that would be a lot better suited with a uh, utility blade on there. Um, Man, just like my first review, loving it so far. The action has been breaking in slowly but beautifully. Again, I could sit here and do this all day. I really haven't done anything as far as maintenance. I mean, I switched the blade around, but that's about it. Obviously, if you work in a real dusty, dirty environment, you might get some crud. So every once in a while, I take it all apart, wipe it down, put a little bit knife pivot lube in there, and that's it. And obviously, those little grooves right here, it's what actually holds a little bit of that lubrication. Here's the back side of the lid. Yeah, man, I'm loving this knife. Highly recommended. Again, I got this because I was one of the original Kickstarter backers. It did take a little bit of time from when the Kickstarter ended. The campaign ended officially sometime in January, I want to say, and then this thing didn't show up until June 26th. But I mean, they had a lot of orders. This thing was really popular. This thing was on TikTok. There were a million comments every time they posted a video. So I'm assuming they had a big backlog. I'm happy I got mine. Thank you. Shout out Rivery Manufacturing. Actually, I already showed this knife to a couple people at work. I already got one guy. He already bought the brass version. Loves it. Let me handle it, man. I definitely got to get me the brass version. Obviously, it's got a lot more weight than aluminum, but honestly, I like that. They're interchangeable, so you could have, if you have the aluminum and you get the brass, you could put the brass top on the aluminum body, or vice versa. You can put the aluminum top on the brass body. I just checked their website. They're sold out of everything but the original pattern with the brass and the lanyard hole. And it's going for 90 bucks. That can be a little hefty, but hey, I'm telling you, buy it. You're going to love it. You're going to use it every day. I couldn't say more good things about this knife. Just a little comparison. If you haven't, go back and see my original video when I unboxed it. But just for a little bit of reference, Spyderco Para 3, Spyderco Manix 2. So obviously it's a little knife. So I would, again, I'll recommend you get one with the lanyard hole. Put a little lanyard. This was like, I don't know. I think this came with a wallet or something I bought a couple years ago, and I never used it. But it's your little lanyard. They're a couple dollars on Amazon, or if you already have a lanyard that you don't use, or you want to, if you're cool and you're talented, and you can make this with paracord. Hey, power to you. Make you one. Get your little lanyard, so when you're digging around in your pocket, you can just pull it out. Zoop. That is a little bit one little hindrance. It is kind of small, so it gets kind of lost in your pocket. But again, just get you a little lanyard. Or I even had one of my Olights came with like a little like a wrist strap um, lanyard, more that it actually goes around your wrist, um, and then it has a little cinch to like cinch it down. But obviously, I don't need it dangling off my arm, but it does help because it has a little bit longer pull on the lanyard. But other than that, man, I love this thing. Just for shits and giggles. Give the weight. 2.20 ounces. So yeah, not gonna weigh you down or slow you down, and you can sit here and do this all day. And then it takes regular utility blades. They send you like 5 or 6 different kinds. You can get I've gotten a whole 100 pack from Lowe's of their the Cobalt brand for like, I got it on sale for like $10. So you can get a stack of 100 utility blades. So as soon as one starts to wear, flip it around, and then both sides are dull. Pop that new one in, 2 seconds, good. Again, I will leave all the links to Rivery Manufacturing, their TikTok account, their actual website, and like I said earlier, I just went on their website and they have like one version left. Sometimes you can catch. The coworker actually bought a blemished brass one, and he got like a really good discount on it. So be on the lookout if trying to get a deal. You get a little blemish one. I looked at his and I couldn't find what the blemish was. I think the lanyard hole was kind of sharp. I mean, so all you got to do is take a little bit of sandpaper and rub it in the hole. That sounded wrong. Just kind of knock that sharp edge down, and then that was it. So functions just like mine. I think the brass ones actually have extra magnets because of that extra weight on the lid. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And I just saw the video today on TikTok where they're already doing some process improvement, and on the brass ones, the new ones, they're actually starting to mill out the lid right here just to add or subtract weight. Subtract weight. So that's cool, man. That they're already like, I think and I just got an email 1 or 2 days ago saying they're like 93%. The Kickstarter is like 93% fulfilled. So they're just now working on the titanium versions, and those are about to go out. But they said they're having a little bit of a issue because rubbing on titanium is causing a little of a friction issue. So I'm not sure how they're gonna fix that, but I would get it, and I would just put the titanium lid on my aluminum, and I wouldn't have to worry about the friction of the titanium rubbing each other. But they said they're going to figure it out, and they're going to send out those titanium Kickstarter backers by the end of probably next month. I think. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I'm for sure all the aluminum went out. I'm sure all the brass went out, and they're very, very close to shipping out the titanium versions as soon as they figure out the friction issue of the lid and the body, I guess, causing too much of friction issue. But other than that, guys, again, highly recommended. This is about a almost 2-month update. Love this knife. Use it every day. You will love this knife. You will use it every day. stand by what I said, and this is the best utility knife of 2024 so far. But other than that, guys, thank you. Sorry I don't post a lot. I've been having a lot of personal stuff going on, and I'm going on a little trip here coming up soon. But I will be posting. I got another knife that I gotta find, but I've been carrying. But also, I will do the update on the beautiful Kunwu Compact Shad with the titanium and the PM60. I love this knife. That review is coming up. Other than that, guys, thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell me if you've actually tried this knife before. If you're thinking about it, I'll try to answer questions as they get posted. Thank you.